must never stop the way, yeah. Birds jumping and I hear my name, grasping into a life. Life is happy but it's so insane. We must merely make a start. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a roll. Savannah, light is gonna come. The birds have just begun. We will always take a stand for the people, for the land. Let's go back to when we were young. For the animals we stand. Let's go back to when trees were swung. Kids across the land. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a roll. Savannah, I'm coming home. Savannah, we'll never be alone. Savannah, the beauty of the world. Savannah, let's all take a roll. Savannah, I'm coming home.
All throughout this contest, we appreciate the opportunity to perform our gifts and talents that you have blessed us with. We pray that no matter the outcome of our competition, we are grateful for the chance and do what we love most. Ultimately, we come together to show our love and appreciation for you and all you have given us to complete this game. In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Now, to honor America, please remain standing. And gentlemen, remove your caps for the playing of our national anthem. And at the conclusion of the national anthem, please remain standing for the playing of the NDCL alma mater.
tonight from Lions Stadium and what's looking to be an incredible Week 4 matchup and a big proving point for the Benedictine Bengals. We'll have all the action for you here tonight live on the Benedictine Sports Broadcasting Network. Welcome up to our perch here at Lions Stadium alongside Luca Bucci. I'm Patrick Lloyd. So excited to be here on the road here in Chardon tonight, Luca.
Yeah, I'm glad to be back. Pat missed him last week. We're back at it. Big game here.
And this is so exciting. I know it's Fox Friday night touchdown game of the week. It was nominated for the Browns game of the week. There's a lot of energy surrounding this game tonight, so we're super excited to be joining you here tonight from NDCL, and a very exciting game and a proving point for both of these teams. The Bengals picked up a big win last week over Lutheran West. Let's go ahead and take a look at last week's win over the Lutheran West Longhorns.
Why is the... And that's a great design play right there. Two guys wide open. Luke Carlton cashes it in. He had a huge breakout game last week. Let's see if he can keep it up.
And then there's this throw. Short to Jonathan Spikes, who had nothing but green grass in front of him for the touchdown.
And he's been a threat all year in the passing game. He continues to be one.
And look at this. Luke Carlton makes a catch, makes an incredible move, and breaks free for the touchdown.
You know, it looks like he was doing a crossover. We saw him on the court, and that's a huge, like I said, he had a huge game. Ooh, how you done? Makes a man miss.
Absolutely. Then this run from Corday Blair right up the middle for a touchdown, and that really made the Bengals really pull away in this game.
Yeah, you know, it wasn't supposed to be a close game, and it really wasn't, Pat.
And then Earl Jackson picks up his fair share of scoring with this touchdown towards the outside.
Yep.
And then an incredible over-the-shoulder catch, Xander Smith with his first touchdown here as a Bengal.
We haven't seen much of him, but he made his presence felt.
And the Bengals took care of business last week against Lutheran West. Luca, you absolutely love to see it.
Yeah, of course. You know, anytime you could get a huge win like that in front of the home crowd, you know, why not win by 40, you know?
Absolutely. So that's a good way to segue into this week against NDCL. This is going to be a good matchup, and we'll bring it to you right after this. Benedictine and NDCL coming up next on the Benedictine Sports Broadcasting Network. Complete to Luke Carlton. He's going to go into the end zone for a touchdown. Luke Carlton gets into the end zone, and the Bengals have taken a commanding lead in this game. Block out quick. Picked off And welcome back to Lions Stadium here in Chardon alongside Luca Bucci. I'm Patrick Lloyd. Pleased to be back with you. We've moved downstairs. Luca, the sun here is brutal.
Yeah, I'm glad I brought the shades today. I mean, this is just such a beautiful landscape here,
It
Pat.
is.
Just kind of taking it all in. Absolute gorgeous sunset. I mean, just got to thank God how beautiful it is, man. Just soaking it all in right now.
And, well, I'm sure it'll be a little bit better once that sun gets out of our eyes. But we're going to start the first quarter with a little bit of trouble. But here come your 2025 Benedictine Bengals. And this place is electric, Luca.
Yeah, I mean, I was just about to say, this place is absolutely packed. I mean, obviously we saw in warm-ups, I mean, you could feel how energetic everybody is. Obviously, huge game. And this is just a huge test for the Bengals.
Yeah, there won't be many empty seats in this stadium tonight. Obviously, the home side packed. This away side that we are currently set up on is as well. So, again, as the same for Padua, we'd like to give a big shout-out to NDCL for helping us get set up. They've been outstanding, incredible. So great that I actually tried to combine those two words, but I mean, just a great setup for this evening's game, and we are excited for what will be the biggest test of the year for the Bengals.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we know, NDCL's 3-0 for a reason, and, I think the Bengals are too. I mean, obviously NDCL has a really good offense, and I think that the Bengals have really good defense. So, obviously, be a huge test. I'd really like to see the quarterback situation. I'm no future predictor, but I think we're going to see Gio Iacampo with the start. I think he's going to get the majority of the snaps tonight.
All right.
Possibly give him the reins here, Pat.
And obviously, one of the big points to point out, NDCL's rocking purple jerseys tonight. That's a little bit of a throwback. They haven't worn purple jerseys in years, throwing it back to their Cathedral Latin days, as that is an incredible kickoff through the end zone for a touchback. But NDCL wearing purple with white pants, yellow lettering. The Bengals are in all white with white pants, Columbia blue lettering, and navy blue trim. So very excited for this game, and we're just about ready to get underway. And, Luca, I know because I've just seen over the years, the game day atmosphere at NDCL is electric. I mean, people are pumped here, especially once the sun goes down and it really turns into Friday night lights. It's going to be pretty cool in here.
Pat, they got a ton of people in their student section. That's probably one of the bigger student sections I've seen.
They show up for sure. So the Bengals starting with the football. It's Iacampo in shotgun formation. He's got Corday Blair in the backfield. Two wide receivers here on the near side, one on the far side. Here's the snap. Iacampo is going to hand it off to Corday Blair. He tried to bounce off of a defender there, but it'll be a pickup of about 3 yards, second down.
It'll be interesting to see. Obviously, the Bengals were without him last week, but again, without Caden Forte in the lineup, so that's a big point. Obviously, he's been the leading rusher so far this season in the games that he's played. So we'll see. I mean, Corday did a really nice job last week. So we'll see if he keeps this up. Obviously, a bit of a tougher defense than Lutheran West.
Iacampo in shotgun formation with Corday Blair right behind him, and he now brings him to his left. Two wide receivers on the far side, nobody on the near side. Faked handoff, quick throw to Antoine Smith. He tries to dodge the NDCL defenders, but a good job there by NDCL. And at the bottom of the pile, tough to see, but NDCL defense looking pretty good here so far.
And that's not what you want to do. Obviously, a huge, game on the road. That's not a great start. I mean, 3rd and 7. Now you're almost certainly passing the ball, and that's just not a great.
There's a look at it again.
Yeah, I mean, they just read it really, really well.
Yeah.
He kind of hesitated a tad, but I don't think they would have mattered all that much. Like I was saying, you don't want to put your quarterback in a situation like that. It really puts him in a tough spot. Let's see if NDCL shows some pressure here.
Now a 3rd and 7. Iacampo in shotgun formation, trips on the near side, one on the far side. Blair to the left of Iacampo. The snap, Iacampo looks to throw. He's going to throw quick and off the hands of John Jones. That's incomplete, and it'll be 4th and 7.
I'm sure that's one he'd like to have back. That's a pretty good read by Iacampo right there. I mean, just put it right in his chest.
Yeah, absolutely.
Couldn't connect. I mean, I don't know I don't know if he would have got the first down because there was two guys right there, but certainly would have been close. Here we go.
Yeah, just tough.
Yeah.
I mean, he felt that pressure all around him, especially number 21 there for NDCL, Vance Marrett. But now Nate Majors on to punt for Benedictine. Punts it up just before the 50-yard line. It'll take a bounce, and it'll roll back the other way. Bengals down it. And now NDCL is going to start in Benedictine territory.
Yeah, if you're Benedictine, that's not what you drew up in terms of starting. You would like a quicker start than that, but it's important not to get too down. I mean, it's only the first drive, so just really like to see this defense get a stop and then get the offense right back out on the field.
NDCL is led out by their quarterback, number 5, junior Brady Capel. Lions are in shotgun formation. Very contained set. Capel looks to throw on the first play. He goes short, complete to number 11. He's going to be just short, if not picking up the first down, is Dylan Honigman, the senior. And that will be a Lions first down. And a quick start for NDCL, and that's what you kind of were worried about. This is an electric offense.
Yeah, I mean, you obviously saw it. They got their guy out in space, and that's an easy 10-yard gain. But you know, if you're the Bengals, you gotta stay focused here. You can't get too low.
Some pressure in the pocket there, but a nice run again, and he's going to be just down before the end zone. That's Dylan Honigman again, and it's going to be first and goal for NDCL. What a start for the Lions. 2 straight first downs and big plays.
Yeah, not ideal, but you know, it'd be a huge momentum swinger if the Bengals could get a huge stop here.
Shotgun formation again, the snap. He's going to fake the handoff. Capel pitches, and the Bengals are going to
Touchdown.
Be just short of stopping him. Touchdown, NDCL. It's number 15, Casey McInery. Apologies, I definitely botched that, but
Wow.
McInerney, I think I'm going to go with. But a nice little play there by NDCL. Bengals try to get him there with Antoine Smith, but diving into the end zone for the touchdown. And NDCL gets on the board quickly here in this one.
Yep. I mean, we knew they had a really fast-paced electric offense, and you know it'll be interesting to see how the Bengals can combat that. But I mean, the only way that the Bengals can shift this momentum is just by going out and scoring. You know.
The PAT is good, and it's 7-0 NDCL.
You know, I hate to say it here, Pat, but the sideline for the Bengals kind of looks dead. We've seen this in previous weeks, but
have.
I mean, they gotta get going here.
Sweating up here in the booth. Whew.
A little bit. I got lucky here, Pat. I got a stool right before you. So.
Yeah, Luca's sitting on the stool, but it is what it is, man. Bengals offense definitely needs to come out now and respond to that first really nice offensive drive by NDCL. The defense did good for NDCL, too. I mean, they looked very strong during that first 2 possessions.
I mean, they look electric. You know, they look like they come out and they're ready to play.
But I feel like, to a certain extent, too, they're feeding off of this crowd.
Yeah, I think so. But, you know, the Bengals just got to silence the crowd here and I mean, if nothing else, just drive one down the field.
Another touchback.
Kicker's got a leg, man.
Yeah, this kicker is good. That's Ryan Svitkovich.
Man, 2 tough names to start the game.
Yeah,
Jeez.
I know, yeah. Yeah, a lot of excitement for this game around the school. I think more than any other game so far. I mean, Padua, there was a lot of excitement just because it was a rematch of the playoffs, but this game, I mean, it's game of the week for Fox. I mean, it is a lot at stake here for both of these teams. One of these teams will find their first loss of the season.
Yep.
Icampo's going to line up under center with Blair in the backfield. 2 wide receivers down low, 1 up top. Motion from Jonathan Spikes and a handoff to Corday Blair. Probably his best run so far. He picked up about 4 yards, 2nd down.
And the Bengals offense, obviously, were able to throw the ball a ton last week, but I mean, you got to get back to your identity, so to speak, and you really got to establish the run game, not try to get too fancy. Obviously, they're confident in Gio's ability, but, you know, you got to go with the bread and butter sometimes.
Right, and the Bengals, you know, all season, it's been run, run, run. Last week we saw a little bit more passing the ball, though, and it worked for him. So 2nd and 7, shotgun formation now with 2 down low, 1 up top, and Blair to the right of Iacampo. He's going to fake the handoff and run it himself. He's going to try for this outside, and a big hit. But he did dodge 1 tackle, and he's going to be now down with a 3rd and short.
And we haven't seen a read option really at all this year, and that was Gio showcasing his legs. I mean, he got kind of rocked on this play. Jeez.
Yeah, big hit there.
He
Combination
pops
of
right
2
up.
guys.
Look at him. Woo!
Yeah, he's excited after that run, and he actually picked up less than I thought. So 3rd and 4 now for the Bengals, and yeah, you got to pick this up after, you know, you got to stop some of that momentum that NDCL has right now.
Yeah, it'd be big.
Iacampo under center, Blair in the backfield again. Here's the snap. Iacampo's going to hand it off to Blair. Blair finds the outside. He's going to get the 1st down, stumbling down at the 35-yard line, and the Bengals are moving the sticks for the first time tonight.
And that's a big play for the Bengals. I know it's obviously only the 2nd drive as we see it here. That's a really nice burst of speed right by Corday there. But, I mean, that's a really huge play. I mean, think about how much momentum would swing in NDCL's favor if they get that.
Oh, right.
Instead, now the Bengals, you know, calming down a little bit, getting back to the run game.
And I don't know if you noticed, Luca, we got some electronic chains down here.
I was just about to say that. That's kind of crazy. I
Exciting.
haven't seen that before.
Yeah. Under center is Iacampo again. He's going to pitch it to Corday Blair. Blair trying to get some blocks, but kind of a missed
nice
block there on
run.
the outside. Blair does pick up some, and it'll be 2nd down and about 8.
It's one of the better, you know, 1 or 2 yard gains you're going to see, Pat. I mean,
Right.
he just shrugs off this tackle. Kind of, not great blocking on the outside.
Yeah,
but,
just a missed block. Otherwise, Blair would have had some space. And they say he didn't gain anything. So 2nd and 10, even though he probably gained about half a yard. So 2nd and 10, official ruling.
I don't know if it's just a little deceiving, or if the refs are given some modest spottings.
Ball spots,
Yeah, but
yeah.
I mean,
I
looks like
know.
a couple of these, it look like they gained a lot more with forward progress than they're given.
Iacampo in the shotgun. 2 up top, 1 down low. Motion from Spikes. Hand off to Blair. Blair finds a hole up the middle. He's going to get enough for the 1st down. Maybe just a little bit short, but that's a good run on 2nd down.
Yeah,
Yes, they're going to give him the 1st.
There you go.
Moving the chains. Nice run and good job making up for the missed blocks on the last play with great blocking there. 1st down. And I know on the O-line we got a hometown kid, Eric Charmley.
Yep.
He's from around this area. We got a couple guys I know that live very close here. The Dolans, Sprogus,
Yep.
and then obviously Kellen Donnelly and Brooks Liebel used to go to NDCL.
Yeah.
Now they're on the Bengals squad, so we'll have to see what those guys are able to do tonight as Iacampo lines up in the shotgun. Motion here from Carlton. Handoff to Blair. Blair picks up about 3 or 4. 2nd down. And we're seeing a little bit of a new playbook almost. A lot of plays we haven't seen so far this season.
And the Bengals are getting really creative, it seems like. I mean, obviously putting Carlton in motion there. And you'd really like to see him, you know, maybe one time they throw the ball out there and it really gets the defense, you know, sort of thinking as Earl Jackson checks into the game, which is. But, I mean, the run game right now is what I was going to say, Pat, is it's opening things up. You could do a lot in the passing game now with a good run game.
2 up top again, motion from Spikes. Iacampo in the shotgun, hands it off to Jackson. Jackson picks up about a yard, maybe 2, and out. A big 3rd down and long for Benedictine. 3rd and 5, I think.
Yeah, 3rd and medium, Pat.
3rd and
We'll call
medium.
it long there.
Yeah.
You're almost to the point now, Pat, though, you know, you're at midfield. If you don't get it, you could almost run the ball if you really wanted to. We've seen this a ton with the Bengals. If you don't get it here, you might want to go for go for it on 4th down. If not, you could still pin him pretty far into their own territory.
3rd and 6. Iacampo brings Jackson to his left. The snap. Iacampo rolls out to the far side, throws. It was tipped but caught by Luke Carlton.
It's going to be right at the marker.
Yeah, I think regardless, the Bengals are going to run another play, and they'll give them a first down.
Nice
How about
play,
that?
yeah. That's a really nice play by Carlton there. Obviously, we talked about it in the
I think
pregame.
the pass was initially tipped. We'll have to look at it again.
I think so. When you get a guy like Carlton in a rhythm, he's really great in space. He's a really great route runner, and he has pretty good hands. When you could get him going, it makes life a ton easier when Gio has a number 1 option or a guy that he could count on. Like 3rd and 5, that's a big play, and Carlton
Absolutely
comes up
needed
clutch.
that first down. So now a fresh set of downs for the Bengals. Iacampo under center. He's going to bring Spikes in motion again. The snap, handoff here, and powering up the middle. What a nice run! It's Earl Jackson who takes it to the house!
See you later!
Earl Jackson, he got his first varsity touchdown last game. He gets his second here. Way to find the hole.
Come on now, Pat. That's so big. I mean, that swings the momentum more than I could say.
Earl Jackson, see you later.
And the Bengals.
How about that?
The Bengals got to get charged up from that.
Now the PAT with Nate Majors. Snap, hold, kick. NDCL almost got in there, but the kick is good, and this game is tied thanks to Earl Jackson.
And, Pat, we're going to have a game on our hands right here. That's a heck of a drive. That's a heck of a response by the Bengals.
And that came out of nowhere because this drive's slowly moving down the field. Bengals pick up a couple of 3rd downs, and boom, huge run by Earl Jackson.
Yeah, that's really big. That's great blocking up front. I mean, that's just a heck of a job. And you really like to see it. That just shows the leadership on this team. They're not going to roll over after one touchdown or after one bad drive. One thing goes wrong, they come right back out. Dan Campbell said this, Pat, and I'm going to steal it a little bit here, but, they were crawling back up. We're going to bite a kneecap on the way up. You like that one, Pat? Good ref?
Yes, awesome. Incredible, Luca.
If you were in the booth, you could see the eagle catch of the ref.
Yep. We missed you up here last week. It was kind of no comedic relief.
I know. I was so sad I couldn't make it. I was telling my mom all week, I can't miss, and then
I know.
Fortunately, I had to miss, which is just brutal. So I apologize to all you listeners who missed me out there. I'm sure everybody watching was just, oh, God, what are we going to do without Luca?
Yeah, and that's exactly what they were doing. There was somebody on Facebook that commented last week. I saw
really?
it. They were like, the 2 young men that did the game did a good job. I hope they're doing it again. And I was like, oh, that's so sad because Luca will not be there. But he's here now. So whoever that person is, I hope that you're happy because Luca's back.
I saw on Yappy Sports the other day.
Oh, boy.
I love going on there. But, it's usually like, some negative things on there. And, they were like, I really like the broadcast from the Bengals. I'm like, thanks. In a world full of negativity, they gave us some positive feedback.
Well, you love to see it. NDCL takes the return, and a nice job getting in there. At the bottom of the pile for Benedictine, it is Jonathan Spikes. Will Eschke was in there as well. And Bengals do a good job on their return there. Another look at the return. Yeah, Spikes initially wrapped him up, and Eschke helped take him down. And so NDCL comes out for their second offensive drive. Didn't have to do much last time out. 2 plays, charged right down the field, and took a 7-0 lead. Bengals looking to bounce back off of that. Oh, wow, it's loud in here.
Yeah, I was about to say. Jeez. And if you're Benedictine, you really gotta come back on defense and make it a tougher drive, if nothing else.
Shotgun formation in motion in front. Handoff, and another good run by NDCL. They're going to pick up a lot of yardage. Might have even got the first down. No, they're going to be just short, but a good run there. And he motioned for the first down, but I think he's wrong, so that's embarrassing. But Dylan Honigman, he's strong out there, man. Another great run, and the Bengals had like 4 or 5 guys over there. Couldn't take him down.
Yeah. We kind of saw this a bit in the Gilmore game, but, I mean, the D-line for the Bengals has to engage and not let the O-line of NDCL get to the second level so easily.
Right.
And when they do that, I mean, against Padua, they were able to get a ton of pressure in the backfield. Ooh, flag.
And we have a flag on the play. Luca, I'm noticing the sun is so close to going right behind that tree.
I know. It's.
And then it'll be great the rest of the way through.
There you go.
We had a flag against
False
NDCL.
start.
Okay, glad you saw it because I didn't. That'll push the Lions back. It'll be 2nd and 7.
That changes things a bit.
It does. Gives the Bengals a little bit more freedom on defense, too.
I'll tell you what, Pat, we got a little bit of a student
Yeah,
section
there's our
here.
student section. They're down there. Luca's looking the wrong way.
Okay.
You know, Luca, this is the first time we're matching the student section.
I know.
Bus-
we're not-
business theme.
Yeah.
we-
I'm matching the wrong student section. The
Yeah, you have
NDCL's
USA. kind of,
Yeah.
2nd and 7 and a run. Another flag
Flag.
comes in. A good run towards the near side. There is a first down. We'll wait to see. Could be a holding on this play.
Maybe. I'm not sure. It looks
the
like it's
Bengals
going to come
fans
back.
already-
Illegal
yep.
shift, I believe. If I'm wrong, correct? Yeah, I think illegal shift there.
Okay.
Something along those lines.
Something along those lines, and we'll wait to see what the down is now. It should be another 5-yard penalty. Yeah, so it's going to be 2nd and 12 now.
Illegal something or another.
So the flag's helping the Bengals out so far this drive. 2 really nice runs, but struggles. Shotgun formation, Capel rolls out to the far side. He's going to run it himself. He's going to go out of bounds, but he's going to have a ways to go here on 3rd down.
It'd be really big here for the Bengals if they could get off the field. I mean, it's a really nice improvised play.
Yeah, I just heard the PA announcer say Capel, so apologies. We're going to say Brady Capel.
There you go, Pat. A little bit of
there
help.
we go. 3rd and 5. Shotgun formation. Capel drops back. He'll throw towards the near side. Complete. And they're going to be...
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, he's got the first down. That's Casey McInerney again.
Man, they're going to make it tough on you today,
Yes,
Pat.
they are. Here's the play again.
It was a really
Just
nice
wide
route.
open here on the near side. Taken down by John Jones. Reminded you in the Padua game on the road, John Jones wears number 17 as opposed to number 11.
Yep.
So fresh set of downs for NDCL. Shotgun formation. Trips up top. Capel. He's going to step
Sean
into that
O'Connell.
space. Oh, and the Bengals couldn't
Oh,
trip him up.
wow.
He's got a first down past the 45, down to the 42-yard line, and another nice run by Capel. He is a dual threat quarterback, and that's, you know, one of the biggest things that we're seeing here so far.
And it looked like Sean O'Connell. I said Sean O'Connell audibly, but anyways, it looked
Yes.
like he was going to get him there. And it looked like, I don't, the other end was crashing in too. I believe it was Micah Smith. I'm not sure, though. I didn't catch it.
Shotgun formation again, and wow, we can see now. This is wonderful. Pitch to the outside. Almost tripped up, but taken down by the Bengals. I think it was Antoine Smith. And Dylan Honigman picked up about 5 on that play, 2nd down.
One thing I will say, Pat, is the Bengals seem to be doing a nice job reading the play. It's just getting there. It seems to be the issue.
2nd and 5. Here's the snap. Handoff. No, faked handoff,
Oh, the
but
ball
the
came
Bengals are
out.
there. Is the ball loose? The Bengals fall on it.
Bengal
Antoine
ball!
Smith falls on the
What
ball.
a play by Micah Smith!
We're getting the ball back. How about that?
Look at him.
Micah Smith.
That's my
strip
guy right there.
Sack. Picked up by Smith.
That's a heck of a play right there.
So Micah Smith strip sack. Antoine Smith fumble recovery. And this is great for the Bengals. We haven't seen this energy really so far.
Isn't that huge?
It is. It's absolutely critical.
That's a heck of a play right there. And that,
But now we do have a Bengal down near our sideline.
Ooh, I can't see who that
It is. It's Antoine Smith. So
Yeah, possibly a cramp. Let's
yeah,
hope.
that's what it looks like.
And you know, NDCL was kind of driving down the field, and that just deflates an offense.
Oh yeah.
If you're driving that like that, and it's just gone, you know.
Ryan Karras just texted the booth here. He said he missed Luca last week.
Shout out to you, Ryan Karras, man.
We miss Ryan Karras.
I miss Ryan Karras.
Yeah, hockey team's going to miss him for sure, so.
Hard to replace a guy like that, you know.
Glad to see he's tuning in every week. Here's Iacampo alone in the backfield, shotgun formation. Motion from Blair will bring Blair now out to the far side. Iacampo with some pressure. He's going to escape, though. Oh, and he's taken down there. Looks like he had a little bit of a lane, but number 51, Brendan Hernan, with a really nice job and a big loss of yardage for Benedictine.
I mean, they showed pressure there, and
just looked like a broken play. I mean, immediately.
I mean, they got pressure there.
Yeah, the NDCL defensive line was right through to Iacampo. So now 2nd and 15. Iacampo's going to line up under center with Blair in the backfield. Motion from Pat Shea. The snap. Iacampo hands it off to Blair. Blair has a hole. He's going to get through, and he's just short of a first down. It's going to be 3rd and about 1. Corday Blair and Earl Jackson playing a big impact so far in this game.
I mean, the blocking up front in the run game has been really, really nice so far. And it's huge when you could pick up those chunk plays. Obviously a tough first down, but I mean, they just bounce right back up, and this is a 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, 3rd and 2 now, and a big play for Benedictine. But I think even if you don't get this, a 4th and short at this spot in the field, I don't think it's too big of a risk.
No, I don't think so.
Iacampo under center, Blair in the backfield again, 2 wide receivers up top, 1 down low, and a QB sneak. They're going to...
I don't know.
It looks like they got it. Yeah, the way the refs are standing.
Yeah, he got
first down.
Progress. We don't see that too much with Gio.
And you got to shout out the offensive line on all these QB sneaks, man. Incredible. Yeah. And that's going to take us to the end of the first quarter. Wow. Snuck up on us here, but your score at the end of 1, Benedictine and NDCL tied at 7. You're watching the Benedictine Sports Broadcasting Network. Welcome back to Lions Stadium. Beginning of the second quarter here. Bengals lining up here with a 1st and 10 shotgun formation. Two wide receivers down low, 1 up top. It's Blair in the backfield. Motion from Pat Shea again. Here's the snap. Iacampo's going to hand it off to Corday Blair. And a nice run up the middle, still on his feet. He picked up about 5 yards there, 2nd down. Well, Luca, we've got Nate Major's parents sitting below us, and just received word that Nate's grandparents love watching the broadcast, and so we're going to shout them out here. Thanks for watching, and we appreciate it, of course.
Yep, thank you so much.
And thank you for complimenting us as well. So, and that goes for everyone watching at home.
Yeah. You keep it going at home, you know?
Yeah. Wouldn't be anything without our viewers, right?
Yep. Nothing.
Iacampo under center on this 2nd and 6. Blair in the backfield. Motion from Pat Shea again. The snap. Hand off to Blair again. Blair has a hole. 1st down. Still on his feet past the 30. Down to the 25-yard line. 1st down, Benedictine. Thanks to Corday Blair once again.
And the Bengals' run game is really clicking here. I mean, you could see it here. And, you know, I really got to say we've seen it a ton, and obviously it's kind of become a joke around school, but, you know, the Z shuffle.
Yeah, I know.
But, I mean, Pat Shea, Sean O'Connell, Waleski, and John Spikes, I mean, they do a heck of a job leading, you know, just getting that outside guy. And, you know, you really see when these big runs happen, they're doing a great job on the outsides. And, you know, obviously the O-line, we know what you're getting with them, and they're doing a heck of a job. And that's when the Bengals are successful.
First under center, 2 wide receivers down low, 2 up top. We see Xander Smith on the field. He had a touchdown last week. Flags in the backfield. So now Corday Blair will exit. Earl Jackson will enter, and that'll push the Bengals back here.
Well, not ideal.
It'll be a 1st and 15. Earl Jackson out as the running back now. Ball's on the 30-yard line. Campo under center, 2 wide receivers down low, 1 up top now. Motion from Spikes and Jackson in the backfield. Handoff goes to Earl Jackson. He powers up the middle again. Oh, man. He trips and falls for the first down, I think, unless he's just short. Yeah, they give it to him. I thought for a second there, Earl Jackson broke away again.
I mean, he's doing a really nice job, obviously stepping in for Caden Forte,
and maybe giving himself a chance to prove himself here with the absence of Forte. So
I mean, obviously crowded running back room, but
yeah,
geez, I mean, he's doing. You can't ask really for him to do too much more.
1st and 10. I know the scoreboard says 2nd and 10. Not sure why that is. Handoff goes to Jackson. Did he maybe lose the football there the way he dove forward? I don't know. Maybe just trying to pick up extra yardage.
I think he just lost his footing.
So now 2nd and about 4.
Yeah, we'll get a replay on that. I think he just slips here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he slips on a cut.
Yeah, almost looked like he was
on that.
diving for the ball.
Yeah, a little bit.
Scary a little bit, but so now 2nd and 4.
It's saying 3rd and 4 now. That's really
yeah,
weird.
that's wrong. The chains are 2nd. Not sure why it would say 3rd and 4, but that's wrong. 2nd and 4 here.
They got him changed now.
Oh, good. Campo under center. Jackson in the backfield. Motion from Spikes. Campo hands it off to Jackson. Jackson has a hole. He falls for the first down. 1st and goal. Here we go, Luca.
This would be really big if the Bengals could put it in. I mean, and again, I mean, Jackson's doing a really nice job.
And you have to remember how quick the Lions started this game. They stopped the Bengals offense real quick, and then they scored a touchdown in 2 plays. The Bengals were able to bounce back, had a longer drive. Earl Jackson broke free at about the 50-yard line for a touchdown. And now the Bengals with another semi-long drive to open up the 2nd quarter, but they're doing a great job. They have a 1st and goal at the 3-yard line and a chance to now take the lead for the first time in this game. Campo's under center. Jackson in the backfield. Motion from Sean O'Connell. Handoff to Earl Jackson. Jackson powering forward. He is in. Touchdown, Benedictine. Earl Jackson has his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Bengals take their first lead.
I'll tell you what, Pat. That's a heck of a way to bounce back. 14 unanswered points. And, I mean, that's how you get back into a ball game, Pat. I mean, that's a really
absolutely.
We had a really slow start. No way to sugarcoat it.
And watch him plow forward
Yeah.
here. I mean, NDCL had some guys there to stop him, but Earl Jackson gets in, and we'll look at the PAT with Nate Majors. I mean,
a little bit of extracurricular after that one, Pat.
I have to say, I think this NDCL team is the best team Benedictine's played. As
for sure.
Nate Majors hits the PAT. It's 14-7. I mean, Gilmore, solid team, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
Close game. Bengals really, honestly, had a lot of chances to lose that game, but they were able to recover. There's our home fan section, and there's that booth we're up in. Anyway, a lot of chances to throw that game away, so the Bengals were almost lucky to come out on top of some mistakes by Gilmore. Padua game, just an absolute battle defensively. 7-0 was the final, and then they come out last week and dominate Lutheran West. Obviously not a great team. So I think NDCL, best team. They're ranked number 5 in Division 4. That's one division lower than Benedictine, and they've played some really good games. Last week they took Kenston to triple overtime and came out on top. So this NDCL team is definitely a force to be reckoned with, and the Bengals are doing an incredible job, showing some signs of last year maybe.
Yeah, a little bit. I have to say, kind of the unsung hero. Obviously, the kicker doesn't get any, he doesn't get any love because, he's only scoring 1s and 3s. But, I mean, geez, how nice is it to have a kicker that can really punch it in and do a really nice job? And
we don't want to jinx him, but he's been extremely consistent, if you know what I mean, so far this season.
And, what reminded me of it, obviously the Browns losing in terrible fashion.
And honestly, I blame the loss on the kicker, but I don't think that he should be cut from the team. I think he deserves another chance. First NFL game, young guy.
Kicking out of bounds.
And if you look at the interview that he said after the game, you know, he rushed the approach on the first one, and then he tried to adjust for the miss, and he pushed it wide right on the second one. So,
Well, you're a kicker, Pat.
not anymore.
Well, you were.
Former, and I could say it's not easy. It's not as easy as you might think. So
Yeah. But, I mean, he's done a really nice job. We low-key jinxed him there kicking out of bounds. I don't know.
Well,
I'm sure that wasn't
you know,
in the script. But anyways.
not too bad. Still not too great of starting field position for NDCL. They'll start at the 35. So,
Yeah. But, I mean, we saw it in the Gilmore game, and I know we're talking about this still, but, I mean, it's so big in close games like this to get the extra point. We know NDCL is gonna put the ball in the end zone time or two after this. So.
right. I mean, their offense is definitely not done yet. Capel in shotgun formation. Here's the snap. He's going to run it, and he's taken down. Micah Smith
try.
eventually pushes him down, but I think, yeah, there's
Sean
O'Connell.
O'Connell.
He got a hand on him first.
I mean, look at how fast he comes off here. Jeez. Bang.
Yeah, grabbed him, and then Micah Smith pushes him to the ground. And how about Micah Smith playing a big impact in this game so far?
Yeah. Something to keep an eye on here, too, Pat. We're going to see a little bit of Sean O'Connell at linebacker today.
Yes.
I had the opportunity to talk with a couple of guys this week and today, and they're going to run sets with O'Connell at the linebacker position. They trust him. Obviously, he was a former linebacker and turned to an edge, so we'll see how that impacts the game.
The snap, Capel trying to throw pressure in the pocket again. He's sacked!
Wow. And Tyrell
O'Neal. He gets fired up. The Toledo commit gets a big tackle for loss, and it's going to be 3rd and long for NDCL. Another look, Tyrell O'Neal in there immediately. And this Bengals defense, this Bengals squad has so much momentum. They are fired up right now.
Yeah. And you'd really like to see Tyrell get going here. If they could get him going, this defense will be really, really good.
The snap, Capel has to throw. Pressure again.
It's
Almost taken down.
he is
And
now.
there it is.
Wow.
And there's O'Neal again to finish it
Wow.
off. How about that? Tyrell O'Neal with his 2nd sack in as many plays.
I
And
mean,
again, Micah Smith, great job on the edge. O'Neal got a hand on him at first. Marquise Norman
whole
got in there.
defense
Kellen
got
Donnelly
him.
got in there. And then Tyrell O'Neal finished the job. And it's a 4th and super long, 4th and 20. And NDCL will punt with Svitkovich.
and that's probably the best defensive drive we've seen all year. Ooh, that's going to be trouble. It looked like the Bengals had a tough time getting guys
Line
off
drive
the field,
punt
but
goes
wow.
over the head of Tremel Reese at the 30. Will bounce back to the 26. And it'll be down there.
And that's a heck of a drive right there from Tyrell O'Neal and that D line right there. And he's got to get going. We saw him last year. He really anchored the defense. Not anchored the defense, but he did a really nice job on the front. And if they could get him going like this, I mean, man, that would be a scary D line.
It would. And I just like to point out during the break, I mean, I've been coming to NDCL my whole life for different things. I've played baseball here, basketball here, pretty much everything. Haven't ever been in this stadium, but I mean, this campus is beautiful.
Yeah. I took a couple guys here, and me and Topher Feltz were talking about it. It's so scenic.
Yeah.
You know, the way in is just
Oh
all
yeah,
trees.
you got like a
It's
mile and a
beautiful.
half drive down the hill.
Yeah, it's really beautiful though.
So, but yeah, it's incredible. And when I saw this game on the schedule, that was one of the ones I was actually most excited for. So,
yeah.
shotgun formation, motion from Carlton. Campo drops back, looking on the run. He throws short, but
Yeah.
too short. Intended for Luke Carlton, but incomplete. So the first thing that I think we have to point out here to start this drive is we've seen none of Matthew First so far.
No, I said this before I had the chance to talk to Gio and First throughout the week, and it looked like through a week of practice that Gio was going to get the majority of the snaps, if not all the snaps, this game. I mean, obviously, you just got to see. You're not really going to be able to see too much what you have going every 2 drives. It's just
Right.
really not achievable.
And it's hard to build momentum that way, and the Bengals have built momentum in this game, so
Yeah.
you're seeing the change there. Under center is Campo, motion in front, and a handoff to Blair. He's going to pick up about 2. So now it's going to be a 3rd and long for Benedictine's offense.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of the Bengals fans weren't super happy about the quarterback situation that was going on, switching back and forth. So hopefully, the right decision was made. And I'm sure Gio Iacampo will do an incredible job. He did a really nice job last week. First has done a good job as well, though. I mean, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I mean, it's really a toss-up. We've heard the analogy if you have two quarterbacks, you don't have one, but I really don't think that's the case. They got two very usable quarterbacks. It's just what kind of offense they want to run, really.
3rd and 9. Blair to the left of Iacampo. The snap, Iacampo will throw. He's trying for Xander Smith. Oh, man. He went up and got it, but good coverage there by Casey McInerney. And that'll force 4th down and a Bengals punt.
Pretty nice ball there from Gio.
Yeah,
there. I mean,
just tough. I mean, great coverage. What are you going to do? Right?
Yeah, one-on-one on the outside with one of your better, lengthier receivers. I like that throw. I think that's probably the right throw there.
Nate Majors back out here. The snap, and oh, wow. NDCL got in there quickly, but it's going to take a bounce past the 50.
Nice.
Oh, wow.
What a hop there.
How about
My
that?
God.
Nate Majors, incredible job. All the way down to the 23. It took a bounce at the 50. So it rolled almost more than 25 yards. So punt bounces on the 50, rolls 27 yards. Nate Majors continues to do an incredible job with kicking and punting. I know we keep, reiterating on that, but it just...
He's done a nice job. It's just so vital. I mean, people don't realize how big special teams
is. It's incredibly big. And we saw last week, special teams can lose you games. Luther and West had one of the worst special teams units we've seen ever. I mean, every kickoff, it seemed like, was a toss-up with who was going to end up with the football.
Yeah. And, I mean, that's the difference between being on the 40-yard line and the 23.
Absolutely.
That's big difference.
It gives you a couple of extra downs. Shotgun formation, Capel. He's going to look to throw. He's going to go short here to number 11. And the Bengals almost trip him up, but eventually taken down by Antoine Livingston. And that pass complete again. I think that's number 11, although his number is covered up. Dylan Honigman again.
Yeah, looks like it.
No. Yes, number 11.
That's a pretty good rally. NDCL really likes to get their guys into space, and I mean that's a really good comeback. Obviously, getting sacked 3 times in a drive is not ideal.
No.
And you get the ball quick out of your quarterback's hands. That's a really nice choice there.
So a 2nd and 7 for NDCL. Motion in the backfield. Capel's going to hand it off, and he's not going very far. Look who it is again, Tyrell O'Neal.
And he's getting going. That Eschke's in the tackle there too.
Yeah, Dylan Honigman did not go far there. Tyrell O'Neal really followed him the whole way. Will Eschke was in there at the very end, but what a nice job. Only a gain of 1 on the play, and NDCL's offense keeps sputtering out.
I mean, and that's what you imagine when you got a guy like Tyrell on the line. I mean, we haven't really seen a ton of him so far this season. He's kind of breaking out here.
Yeah. Capel, big 3rd down, throw short, complete. Almost a big hit. Oh, he's going to break free. Honigman gets the 1st down to the 38-yard line. And a nice run after the catch to get those extra yards.
That's a really nice move by him. I mean, Eschke just...
Yeah, Eschke came in quick, and a nice block on John Jones there. Kellen Donnelly, he didn't want to face the wrath of Kellen Donnelly, so he just fell to the ground.
Okay, bad.
1st and 10. The snap, Capel to throw again. And it is incomplete, almost picked by John Jones. But 2nd and 10.
And he's done a really nice job in coverage so far today. Obviously he allowed the 1 completion, but looks mixed up. I mean, he was on him really tight, right on his hip.
And this first half has really flown by. Capel with the handoff there towards the outside. Will the Bengals get there? They will. At the bottom, it's Owen Slemps with an assist by Sean O'Connell. Second down.
This really has flown by, Pat. I mean, this is
third down.
7? Yeah, only not even.
The run
only
there
like
with
30
Joey
minutes.
Bellata, the junior running back. Haven't seen him at all so far tonight, and we really haven't seen a lot of runs from NDCL. They love to throw. Here's another one. Capel tries to go over the top, and that's way overthrown. A lot of contact there from Smith, but
No,
the
that's
ball was
not a
not-
catchable ball.
no, it's
Come
not.
on
No,
now.
right. So, not a catchable ball.
Come on, know the rules.
I was getting.
Big pet peeve of mine. You know, when people complain about calls and it's just blatantly, you can't call that whatsoever.
Well, yeah, obviously
Just, I
that's
mean,
not a catchable ball, so no call.
Come on.
I mean, just way overthrown by Capel. So now a punt for NDCL, and the Bengals will have just over 2 minutes to work with. A nice punt, and this NDCL kicker has done a nice job as well tonight. A fair catch taken in at the 19-yard line by Tremel Reese. So 2 minutes and 6 seconds. I think that's what the scoreboard says, but
Yep. Oh, my bad, Pat.
yeah, he's stepping
On
my
cords.
headphone cord here.
Yeah,
it
that's
is
my
what it
bad.
is.
My bad. It'd be really I'm really interested to see how the Bengals are going to play this next drive here. You know, I wonder if you get a little throw the ball a little bit. I mean, obviously you have all 3 timeouts.
I mean, you'd love to get a score here
All
just
3
because
timeouts, yeah.
NDCL starts with the ball next half.
Yeah.
So I can't pull back out there with 2 minutes, 6 seconds to work with. Or maybe it is 8.
It is 8.
Oh, okay.
It looks like
Scoreboard's a little
6,
bit of a
yeah.
glitchy scoreboard, but it is what it is. A short run from Blair. It's not going to do much for the Bengals. Second down. Maybe they just run out the clock.
I don't know how I feel about that, but, you know. I'm just saying because NECL does get the ball at half, and NECL obviously only 1 touchdown, but they have done a nice job of moving the ball a bit down the field. So
2nd and 9, and a jump there from NECL, so that'll push the Bengals up the field a little bit, and there goes our student section.
bye-bye.
Actually, a pretty good turnout tonight, more
not
than
too
we
bad.
were expecting, so. Second and about 5 now. 4 is the official ruling. Second and 4 with Iacampo under center. Blair in the backfield. 2 wide receivers near side. 1 far side. The snap. Hand off to Blair. And again, just wrapped up.
Yeah, close to the first down.
It's going to be just short. And yeah, you see there Coach P yelling out there. Got to wonder what the game plan here is in this 3rd and 1.
I wouldn't be surprised if they ran it, but I mean that would be the safe option, especially with how good they're running the ball.
Hand off, and a
He's
nice run
got
up the
it.
middle. Blair's got it. First down.
Now you're almost going to have to throw the ball just a tad here.
Yeah, I mean, you got a minute, 6 seconds to work with.
Yeah, we're sorry, the game bug's a little off here, but it is now the things. Why did we call timeout?
Yeah,
so
timeout
late?
with 1:03 left on the clock.
Wow. A little confusing. We got the score bug all figured out now. I don't understand. We haven't been able to tell you yet, but let's talk about our campus tours. Take a deeper look into our beautiful campus of Benedictine during this fall's campus tours on October 1st from 5:30 to 7. You could see all that Benedictine has to offer. Visit cbhs.edu/admissions for more information. Pat, I was going to ask you if I was going to have to do one of those today.
Yeah,
But,
we got a couple more here lined up. We haven't seen a timeout yet.
I
until
know,
right
we
now.
really haven't.
So that's a little bit more of a rare sight. So here we go. 1st and 10. for Benedictine on the 36-yard line in their own territory. Campo in shotgun formation. You wonder if they start slinging it.
I think so, Pat.
And now a whistle.
Oh, they're pointing to the student section.
I don't see a flag on the play. I don't see. Maybe something came on the field?
I don't know.
Or the coach? I can't see what's going on over there.
They're pointing to the student section, though. Can we get a close-up on that?
And Luca, while we wait here, I'd just like to point out, complete missed opportunity for a purple out on NDCL student section.
I know. I was
mean,
thinking
you
that.
are pulling these purple jerseys out for the first game in I don't even know how long. I don't think there's an exact number. I mean, there is, but I don't know.
Can we
if
get a
it's
fact
available.
check on that, anybody?
Yeah, I don't know, but I mean, and they go with a USA theme. So
yeah, I was joking around with my Papa before the thing. Hi, Papa. How you doing? I was joking with him. You know, it's like we're facing Cathedral Latin again. The Bengals are taking them on.
Oh,
what a
Campbell slings it deep. He's got the
What a
intercept,
ball!
and it's caught past the 30. Bengals sprinting on the field. 59 seconds left. What a catch from the St. Ignatius transfer, Xander Smith. Bengals running the hurry up. Here we go. What a catch over the shoulder.
What a throw, Pat.
Absolutely
Dropped it in the
incredible
bucket.
on both ends. It's too quick. We can't even look at the replay. Earl Jackson out there at running back. I kept on the throw again. Going deep for Smith again, and it's overthrown.
Pat, that was kind of a crazy heat check right there.
Wow. All right. Incredible. 39 seconds left, and it'll be 2nd and 10. That catch was incredible by Xander Smith.
I mean, we have not seen that too much with the Bengals besides last week. Pushing the ball down the field, throwing the deep ball, and that's a heck of a ball by Gio and an even better catch.
Absolutely. All right, so a timeout taken here. And it's the Bengals' second timeout. Looks like they just didn't. They want to take some time, think about. I mean, clock isn't really too much of a factor at this point with your field position.
I think it depends a little bit too on what you want. You could do a field goal. You could try a field goal here. You're in pretty good territory.
Right. Nate Majors hasn't even had to kick one yet, but.
And I don't think that the Bengals are. I mean, you just got to get some points here and make it a 2-possession game, even if you only get 3.
Yeah.
I don't think that's. I think you walk away happy. Well, Pat Lloyd's.
Another ad.
Yeah, we're gonna do another ad here. Benedictine's Fall Open House is on November 2nd. The event begins with Mass at 10 a.m. in the Abbey Chapel, followed by the open house at 11. Come see all Benedictine has to offer. Visit cbhs.edu/admissions for all the information that you might need.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Campo alone in the backfield. Trips on the far side. One on the near side. It's John Jones. Motion now from Tremel Reese. And a flag thrown. We'll wait to see what this is.
Beyond.
False start against Benedictine. So that'll make it 2nd and 15. Maybe pushes the chances of a field goal out a little bit.
Yeah, you just got to get those 5 back now. And that's kind of where the clock becomes a bit of an issue. Because you can't, you have a little less. Now you almost have to pass the ball here.
All right, 2nd and 15. Same set as before. Jones here on the near side. Reese, Carlton, Smith on the far side. Campo alone in the backfield. He's going to throw. He has John Jones. What a nice catch.
Whoa.
First down. John Jones was tightly defended. He turned around, made an incredible catch for the first down. Let's look at it again as the Bengals running the hurry up. We got to get this replay in.
I tell you what,
nice
Pat,
catch.
Gio slinging it this drive. I mean, this is one of the better drives we've seen from him so far in terms of throwing the ball and pushing downfield.
I think the Bengals just spiked it. Or they took a timeout.
What happened?
I don't know.
Some confusion, maybe?
Yes, he spiked it. So 2nd and 10.
Yeah.
I would not mind a field goal try here.
No, I wouldn't either, but, if you have the chance to go up by 2 scores and, getting a touchdown here, maybe you got time for a couple shots here.
Absolutely. Oh, you got time. Here we go. 2nd and 10. Iacampo brings Earl Jackson to his left. The snap. Iacampo to throw. He finds a man over the middle. It's Luke Carlton. Touchdown, Benedictine. How about that? Luke Carlton wide open over the middle.
Wow. 21 unanswered points for the Bengals, and they're clicking on offense.
What
a ball.
Yeah, wow. And Luke Carlton wide open over the middle. Bengals get on the board right before the half. And this place is rocking.
Yeah. And, I mean, Gio Iacampo legacy drive right there. 3 huge throws.
Absolutely incredible. Now it's Nate Majors. Snap, hold, kick, and
That
it is good.
Count it.
Money Majors hits it again, and it's 21-7.
New little nickname there, Pat. I like that one.
I'd like to say that's on me, but that is a nickname that was established long before me.
Oh, Pat, I thought you came up with a zinger there. Wow, that's a heck.
And this Bengals crowd is loving this. I mean,
and like I said, that's what you love to see from Luke Carlton. I mean, John Jones, Xander Smith. I mean, that's a heck of a
Yes.
drive right there.
And
2 minutes to go, and they're slinging the ball down the field.
well, and you love to see a little 2-minute drill there. So,
Yeah.
and dare I say, I think this is the best the Bengals offense has looked all year.
By far.
I mean, I know they scored 41 points last year.
Last week.
Last week. But, I mean, look at what they're on pace for this week. Just the same. And against a much, much, much better team.
What's kind of ironic, Pat, is like, the Bengals defense has not looked like stellar. They're not setting the world on fire besides that one drive.
The one drive was incredible. Tyrell O'Neal had like 4 sacks.
But, I mean, they've only let 7 points up.
Right.
And
that was on the first drive.
Besides the first 2 minutes of the game, Pat, NDCL has been non-existent, really.
But you also have to remember the Bengals defense is coming off of back-to-back shutouts.
Yeah, I mean.
So, just very impressive. And that's going to take a bounce. Trouble by NDCL. They're going to try and run across the field, taken down at the 30-yard line, and NDCL's going to have 10 seconds. And it's just going to keep running. That'll take us to the half. So your halftime score from Lions Stadium. No. No.
Yeah, they got to get. They can't
Yeah,
run the
they'll
clock
run
out
one
on
play.
that, yeah.
It looked like that's what they were doing. Both teams were running off, and the clock was going down. So 6 seconds left.
Yeah. Well, they do have 3 timeouts.
No, now there's 12 seconds left. Okay.
I was about to say, they have a little bit of time. They could try maybe a couple. Oh, they might just, they're going to knee it out.
They should take a knee and take us to halftime.
Because I was going to say, you have to throw all 3 timeouts, but 12 seconds is a tall task.
Yeah. So NDCL takes the knee. That will take us to the half. For real this time. What a half of football for Benedictine. They lead the NDCL Lions here tonight from Chardon, Ohio. Your score, Benedictine 21, NDCL 7. You're watching the Benedictine Sports Broadcasting Network.
Drum Majors, is your band ready? Let's go, Lions! careful out there. This next song just might unleash the beast. We finish our set tonight with Monster by Skillet.
Stadium here on the roof of our press box.
Yeah.
Luca, what a half!
I mean, that was probably the best half the Bengals have played all season. Gio looked great. The defense did what they had to. I mean, 7 points is very manageable for a half. I mean, that 2-minute drill, that was one of the best drives we've seen offensively for the Bengals. And they're building confidence, and they have all the momentum in the world.
Yeah, and this place is electric. NDCL sideline packed over there.
Yep.
All these Benny people here tonight. This is what high school football is all about.
Yeah, I mean, me and Pat had the chance to take a lap, in between. I mean, so many people here. Everybody wants to see wants to see this game. It's so highly anticipated, and the Bengals are showing out right now.
Absolutely, and that is what you love to see in such a high leverage game tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think anybody expected the Bengals to come out here and play as good as they did.
Can we also talk about the production from Earl Jackson?
I know.
Out of nowhere, he's played incredible. Zach Gade up here in the booth as well. He's our huddle camera guy.
Yeah.
You know, he's vibing to the Natasha Bedingfield song, which,
Yeah.
I mean, don't blame him there, but
Love that song.
this place is absolutely bumping. I know the clock is about to run out. The Bengals aren't even on the field yet, so we'll continue to wait. Good job by the marching bands at halftime, as always, and this is so exciting. The Bengals struggled to start this game, turned the ball over quickly, but then they come back after NDCL scores a touchdown, and they perform. And they have not taken the foot off the gas pedal since then. 21 unanswered points. NDCL does get the ball to start the second half here, but what an incredible job all around.
Yeah, I mean, like
Tyler
I said,
O'Neill,
yeah, I was
defense.
about to say that
We
same
read each other's
wavelength there.
minds up
Yeah,
here in the booth.
I mean, he's playing great. Micah Smith's playing great. Sean O'Connell, you know what you're getting. The Bengals are taking the field.
Here
They're
they
going
come.
crazy down
And
here. Oh my!
This fan base travels well. I'll say that.
Yeah, they do.
This crowd is pumped up.
Yep.
We'd like to once again just shout out NDCL, first of all.
Yeah.
Without them, we're not capable of doing this game here tonight. Zach Abe is crawling up to get back to his spot over here, so that's why Luke is laughing. But NDCL, thank you so much to you guys for making this possible.
Yeah.
And thank you to our entire crew. I know NDCL is not super close to Benedictine.
Yeah.
Had about a 50-minute drive here today. So
Yeah, it was a little long one.
don't love that, but you know, it is what it is, and it's definitely worth it to watch what we're
Yeah,
seeing right
for
now.
sure, for
This
sure.
is just incredible. We hope you guys like the wardrobe choices today.
Yeah.
A lot of people downstairs commented on it, which is good. A lot of people were disappointed at the Padua game
Yeah.
with the lack of creativity, but we're back with the
Yeah.
more
Well, the
extravagant.
Padua game, we're like right by the student section. We couldn't really put it on that game.
Yeah, that's right. But we're back this game.
but now we can.
And it'll be back for every game so to continue this season. So an incredible game tonight. And we'll send it down to the field now. And we got to run downstairs. But we'll send it down to the field. And we're going to get ready for the second half of action.
Yep.
All right, welcome back to Lions Stadium here as we wrap up our halftime coverage. Luca Bucci just finished climbing down the stairs. But we are ready for the second half of action. And again, would like to thank all the viewers. You guys are just incredible. Thanks for supporting us tonight. I know we just received so much support through this, and it's incredible, man.
It really is, Pat. I'll tell you what, though, that's a treacherous ride down. My God.
Down the stairs, right?
Yeah, oh. Felt my life flash before my eyes.
I'm worried when we're trying to clean up tonight and get out of here that somebody's going to fall. Although I don't want to speak that into existence. So, all right, here we go. Second half of action. NDCL starts with the football. And, you know, I'm kind of kicking myself, Luca, because I came into this game, I wanted to say Notre Dame Cathedral Latin, but the issue with that is it's just such a long name.
Yeah. But, I mean, we mentioned this before, but, you know, you kind of got to say Cathedral Latin just because they're wearing the purple tonight.
That's true. little throwback. We're back underway from Lion Stadium as NDCL takes the kickoff. Running up that far sideline. They don't get too far. And nice job by John Jones.
And we didn't mention this in the halftime show, Pat, but you can't get comfortable if you're the Bengals. I mean, obviously, they're still a really NECL is still a really good offense, and they could strike whenever. So you can't really.
I mean, NDCL's offense has been incredible all season, and it kind of shows how good this Bengals defense is. I mean, this Bengals defense, they pitched 2 straight shutouts, and they've come out and played really incredible in this game so far. All right, NDCL's offense back out there. Capel in shotgun formation, and a quick throw here to the near side. NDCL could lose yardage here in a big tackle. And it's Kellen Donnelly, John Jones, John O'Connell all in there. Kellen Donnelly definitely used to this turf.
And a really nice job.
And,
I mean,
Antoine Livingston was in there first, but Kellen Donnelly, the main tackler there. Capel in shotgun again. The snap, he's going to hand it off this time. They're going to try a run towards the near side, but the Bengals defense again. This time it's Antoine Livingston. They are fired up, Luca. You can't ask for anything better than this.
No, and this kind of shows the progression that we've seen. I mean, week 1, Gilmore ran all over up to the outside.
I honestly forgot about that a little bit.
And the Bengals are doing a heck of a job getting to the outside, getting guys out there. Their DBs are shedding tackles, just slowing them down so the linebackers can come in, and they're doing a really nice job. I mean, that run to the outside went absolutely nowhere. There was about 4 or 5 guys right there.
Capel looks to throw. He's going to go towards this near side. He's got a man, but it was out of bounds, and that'll be 4th and 11. At halftime, we got the privilege to talk to the producer of the new documentary, Mr. Football, Mr. McCarthy, and he was incredible. Obviously complimented us, but we'd also like to just give that a little bit of a shout out. I know on most of the streaming services, Amazon, Google, Apple, whatever.
And we had the chance to watch that movie, Pat.
Yeah,
and it's one of the best documentaries I've ever watched, and I'm not even bias-wise.
Yeah, I know. It's touching, and
it's just an incredible story.
It's about the Benedictine 2002 football season. Ray Williams, Mr. Football.
No.
That's not good. Still on the ground. The Bengals are going to be able to get it by a miracle.
Wow.
The Bengals fall on the football. Tremel Reese saved it. How did NECL mess that up?
I'm not really sure why he went for that ball, but
let's look at it again. I mean, Tremel Reese just fumbled it. Number 1, Blake Dummermuth fumbled it and then picked up by Tremel Reese.
That could have been disaster, Pat. I'll tell you.
It could have. Wow. Whew. Anyways, as we were saying, we highly recommend you go watch Mr. Football now.
And Mr. McCarthy, absolutely wonderful guy. I mean, like we just said.
I mean, he was super nice.
Very warm.
And yeah, just a great production. Highly recommend.
And we appreciate all that has done for the school, getting the story out.
Yeah.
All that.
Here we go. Bengals first and 10. Spikes in motion with Iacampo under center. It's going to be a faked handoff, and he tried for Spikes on that far side, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Obviously they had a ton of success in the passing game, but I don't think that the Bengals should go away from what has worked so much, and that's the run game. Sometimes you got to go with the bread and butter, like I said in the first half, but you got to go with what works, and that's the run game. I mean, Gio, obviously they have immense confidence in him, and
he really showed out to end that second half, first half, second quarter. 2nd and 10 now. Iacampo's under center. It's Blair in the backfield. 2 wide receivers up top, 1 down low. Motion by Spikes to hand off to Blair. Blair has a little bit of a hole. He's going to get about 6 yards on the play. So now a 3rd and manageable for Benedictine.
And that's what this run game has really done outside of the huge chunk plays that we've seen. I mean, you just see it on the replay here. 6-yard gain can do a lot. It doesn't seem like a lot. It's not going to make the ESPN top 10. But that's what wins you football games, when you could get on 1st and 2nd down that's 6 yards, and it opens up the offense 5 yards, whatever it might be. But I mean, that makes a big difference from 3rd down to 3rd and 5.
Here we go. 3rd and 5. Iacampo under center. 2 wide receivers down low, 1 up top. It's Blair in the backfield. The snap. Iacampo fakes the handoff. He's going to roll. Throwing on the run. He's got Spikes. Big pickup past the 50. Oh, there goes Spikes. He's out of bounds. Wow, how about that, Jonathan Spikes?
And he's been such a threat all year long. Probably the Bengals' most consistent target. We see it right here. Gio on the rollout. I mean, just wide open. He's got great run after the catch abilities.
And Gio Iacampo throwing on the run. I mean, just incredible all season.
And he's done such a nice job with that, Pat. I
Yeah.
mean, he's just done such a nice job. And I think that's why you like him so much in this offense,
Yes.
because he can do
Yeah.
stuff like that. Obviously, I mean,
And the Bengals utilize that a lot, too.
yeah, that's what I was. I mean, you just pick up what I'm putting down every time,
Well,
Pat.
and that's exactly how it should be, Luca. 1st and 10. Iacampo hands it off here to Earl Jackson.
Ooh.
Hit big, but he did pick up about 4. So it'll be 2nd down.
Pat Allen. Yeah, I mean, he got stood up. Wow.
So it'll be a 2nd and 7. Jackson in the backfield. Iacampo under center. 2nd and 7. Motion here from Spikes. The snap and a handoff to Jackson. Jackson up the middle. And he's going to be down just about 2 yards short for a 3rd and short.
And I mean, this is a very methodical drive, obviously, for the Bengals. Obviously with the big play by Spikes, but they're doing a really nice job of establishing the run again, getting settled down, forcing a 4 and out on the first drive, and now driving down the field. I mean, that's what you want to do. And I don't think I've seen the Bengals play better this year so far than what we've seen. I mean, they're just
Agreed.
And the play calling has been excellent today, Pat.
So a 3rd and 2. Iacampo under center again. 1 wide receiver up top, 2 down low. The snap, handoff, Earl Jackson up the middle. He's going to be short. So now a decision time for the
Ooh.
Bengals. As Jackson came out of there rough, but
I don't think they're going to run out the field goal unit here.
yeah, this would be a tough field goal. Not saying it's out of range, but when it's 4th and 2, Bengals want to take a chance.
And I like this. I mean, you got all the momentum in your favor. I don't see a reason why you wouldn't try this.
Here we go. 2 wide receivers down low. 1 up top. Iacampo under center. And now Iacampo will run and talk to Luke Carlton. Got to get close to him. It is loud in here.
It is very loud.
And we have a whistle. Timeout, Benedictine. Wow.
I still think they keep him out here. I don't think you run Majors out just yet. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously you like his kicking abilities, but I would not be surprised if they try to go for this.
Yeah, especially as against such a good team like NDCL. If you can get a touchdown, you're going to get a touchdown.
Yeah.
Our youth night is September 19th. That's next week against
Yeah.
Lake Catholic. That'll be a good game. Future conference matchup against the Cougars. All youth football players and band members are invited to join us at Don Shula Stadium at 7:30 p.m. for the Bengals matchup against the Cougars. Tickets for this game and all future games are available at BengalsAthletics.com, our new athletic website run by Hometown Ticketing. So make sure to check that out. I know they're super excited about the new website. It's not completely done yet, but it looks much better than the old one, in my opinion.
Oh, I agree. It's nice that they gave us home passes for
That's right,
Benedictine
too. Yeah.
games. It's very nice.
All students can get in every game free, so that's good to see. And it really helps the student sections and all that stuff, too. All right, big 4th and 2. Here we go. Iacampo under center. 2 wide receivers down low, 1 up high. The snap. Handoff, fumble. And it is on the ground. The Bengals are going to pick it up. Not that it matters. It'll be a turnover on downs, and NDCL has something going now. And, you know, Earl Jackson, the sophomore. Excuse me, that's Corday Blair, so my mistake. Corday Blair was on the field. My mistake on that. So Corday Blair with the fumble, just couldn't grab the snaps, and should be first down NDCL.
Yeah, I mean,
We'll get you caught up with our out-of-town scores over the next couple of minutes.
oh, thanks, Pat.
Yeah, of course. The snap, Capel rolls to the near side. He's going to throw on the run. He's got a man. It's picked off! Antoine Livingston! How about that? We're getting it right back. Here's another look. Capel had a man. Livingston in front. First down, Benedictine. And Luca, now I'm too excited to talk about out-of-town scores. We'll do it anyway. John Marshall leads Rhodes 24-16. John Hay beat John F. Kennedy 48-0.
Jeez.
Riverside is up 14-10 on Austin Town Fitch. Perry up 7-6 on Lake. Lakewood up 20-6 on Westlake. Crestwood is up 44-6 on Beechwood. 2 0-3 teams in that game. Berea Mid-Park and Amherst Steel tied at 7. Glenville up 8-7 on St. Edward. That's a good game, too.
Yeah.
Highland up 41-0 on Aurora. I think that was a game of the week contender, too, so
Yeah.
wouldn't call that a game of the week. Wow. Here we go. 1st and 10 for Benedictine. Handoff goes to Antoine Livingston, but we have whistles everywhere.
Is he going to drop the ground? Or hit the ground?
Yeah.
So some trouble on offense so far in terms of, snaps and ball security. So
Metzger's
gotta
up.
get that short up.
Yeah. Mentor's up 40-10 on Brunswick. Willoughby South up 49-0 on Firestone.
Wow.
How about that?
A ton of blowouts this week.
Yeah. Avon's up 28-7 on North Ridgeville.
I tell you what, Pat, I've been stuffed up for about 3 weeks now. This Bengal virus is getting real old.
Yes. It's Jackson in the backfield with Iacapo. A handoff to Earl Jackson. He bounces it towards the outside. He's going to be stopped short. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Strongsville and Cleveland Heights, good game. 17-12. Strongsville leads that one. Hudson up 21-3 on Solon. Bay up 13-0 on Normandy. Lake Catholic and Gilmore Academy, the Cougars lead 21-7.
We get another look at this. I mean, it's good, pretty good blocking. Pat Shea just missed the leading block there, but maybe a little bit of miscommunication there. But
And our last real notable score here, Walsh Jesuit up 17-0 on St. Ignatius.
I'll tell you what, Walsh is a heck of a team this year. They're playing a ton of really difficult competition, and they're really handling it well. But task at hand here, Pat.
Right.
Big 3rd down.
Big 3rd down and 14. We'll have to see what the Bengals are capable of, what they draw up here. Campo's going to pitch it. And Earl Jackson's might have lost a yard. So Bengals are going to be forced to punt.
A little bit of a... Maybe they thought they really couldn't get it there, and you just kind of run some of the clock out. But
or try and at least get a little bit further down the field.
I would really like to see them throw it there. I mean, Pat, they've done a heck of a job. Gio's done a heck of a job today. Slinging the football, I mean, we saw huge completions. 14 yards would really be nothing compared to the 30-yard and 40-yard gains we've seen. And you'd like to see some confidence in Gio. I mean, he's playing really well.
Nate Major's punt
That
almost
should be
blocked again. Roughing the
yes.
kicker.
That should be roughing the
No,
kicker.
they say no call. The ref said everybody get up. Wow. Yeah, Bengals fans
roughing the
really
kicker.
upset. We saw roughing the kicker last week.
Yeah, that
missed call
should
there.
be automatic right there. Let's take another look at that. I mean,
at
he dives right at his legs.
Oh, we missed
did
it.
get
Yeah, too bad. But Nate Major still does a nice job. Well, Luca, you have to wonder. This St. Ignatius team, they play Riverside next weekend. That should be real interesting. A test for them, I know. They've played some really tough opponents, but they could be demoralized heading into Week 6 against us.
Yeah. Well, I mean, obviously I think that game's circled on everybody's calendar right now, but
it's going to be packed. And
yeah,
there's no doubt
it's
about
going to be packed. I think that's at Don
it. It's at Don
Shula
Shula.
Stadium.
We are the away team, but we will be there.
We will be there.
We will be there for sure.
Oh, Pat Lloyd just dropped his thing. That's a run.
Yeah, that's
Ooh,
too bad.
that's
Nice
a really
run
nice
and
play.
a first down, and NDCL's gaining some momentum now.
Yeah, I mean, this is what kind of I don't want to say I was afraid of, but a little bit cautious of, is this is just going to be a read option right there. Really nice keeper. And he's got legs. We've seen it all
Oh,
night.
yeah, dual threat quarterback, but we've seen that from both sides.
Yeah, but the Bengals can't get content up 2 touchdowns. They got to keep the same energy. Obviously, the interception was huge, but
Capel to throw on first down, trying to roll out. He evades a man. He is
Got
going to
him.
be sacked.
nice play.
Marquise Norman and Jonathan Spikes. Big tackle for loss, second down. These horns are loud over here.
Yeah, they are. Look at the Bengals student section. It's going absolutely wacky right
We got Marquise Norman with the chase.
now. Yeah.
Jonathan Spikes got a hand on there first, but Marquise Norman gets in there, helps out with the tackle.
Man, pretty good showing right there for the Bengals.
I know, a lot of guys were
Bengals.
demoralized. They said it's not going to be a good student section, but it proved us wrong. 2nd and 14. Capel to the near side, throws quick, caught. First down, NDCL.
He's still in. And NDCL has found a pretty good success besides the interception, but, getting guys out in space, I mean, getting their quarterback out in space, I mean, he's got room to run there too, even if he chooses not to hit his man, but NDCL's play calling and, plays have been very creative so far.
Capel to throw, over the top. He had a man, but it was overthrown. And we've seen that a lot tonight. And he's still going for the big play, but the pass just isn't there. And as for the Bengals, it's kind of been the other way around.
Yeah.
They
and
go for the big plays, and they've had them.
Tyrell O'Neal was just in there again. I mean, we've kind of talked about this all season a little bit. When is he going to get going? Is today going to be the breakout game? Are we going to see him a ton of the backfield? And we've seen sparks here and there, but I mean today he's been, I would say, more. He's winning 50% or more of every single one of the snaps.
Bengals fans getting loud. Here's the snap. Capel rolls out. Double pump fake. He throws complete. Pass complete there to number 1 of the Lions, Blake Dummermuth. So that sets NDCL up for a 3rd and 4. As we look at it again, double pump fake, pressure in the pocket there, taken down by Antoine Smith. Big 3rd down. The snap. Capel throws complete.
Got it. Ooh,
First
maybe
down,
not.
NDCL.
Hold on now. Oh yeah, he's got it.
Yeah, he's got it. That's number 14, Carmen Sereno.
And they're almost
yeah.
bootlegging away from O'Neal and I think it was O'Connell on the same side. Looks like they were trying to stack aside. It's almost like they're running the play action boot away from them, which is rather smart. But
First down for the Lions. Shotgun formation for Capel. He's going to throw. He goes quick to that far
he dropped it.
sideline, but dropped by Dylan Honigman, and it'll be 2nd and 10.
he had a ton of green right in front of him.
You know, Luca, you can't even be too comfortable with this two possession Bengals lead. They're up by 2 scores, but you got to remember there's still a lot of time left against a very good NDCL team. But this 3rd quarter has moved quickly as we approach, under 2 minutes left.
Well, you got to attribute that to. Oh, that's a really nice
Big run
Man.
on 2nd down. First down, Capel. Wow.
And I was saying you got to attribute that. I mean, the Bengals are running the ball, running the clock down a good amount, obviously on their first drive. But I mean, NDCL. I mean, their quarterback number 5 was that Brady Capel. I mean, he's doing a heck of a job. And his legs are really keeping them in this game.
Shotgun formation again. Honigman to the right of Capel. Motion in front from Dummermuth. The snap. He's going to fake a handoff. Roll to the near side. Throw for the end zone. Caught. Touchdown. Blake Dummermuth has cut this Benedictine lead in half.
And I don't know who that was on the outside, but he just never got his head around. I don't think he ever knew that ball was coming. That's a heck of a throw right there and a really nice catch, yeah. But I mean, that's tough. Now the Bengals, like I said, they gotta have the same energy they had in the first half, and I mean, they got to score again here. They're gonna. NDCL is more than likely gonna score again here. Did he miss that? Oh, no, he made it.
No, the kick is good, and this is a one-possession game.
Yeah. You know, Pat, we knew it was gonna be a game. It wasn't gonna be.
Yeah.
It wasn't gonna be it. Not sure where the Bengals student section's headed, but what do I know?
Back on the move again. And now a big offensive drive for the Bengals just because they have had struggles here to start this half.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, I think it goes back to the missed opportunity on 4th down on their first drive, and you know they didn't capitalize on that. And that, I don't want to say that would have sealed the deal, but that really would have. I mean, that kills momentum, if any momentum that NECL had. But I mean, now you got to come out and you got to score. You got to have a really nice drive at the very least. Maybe get 3, push this to a 2-score game.
Yeah.
But
yeah. At least a field goal here for Benedictine. That kickoff going to be right on the goal line. That's, pretty much right where you want it. Reese on the return. He finds the middle. He gets to the 25. And the Bengals are going to have about a minute and 36 to work with here in the third quarter.
It's a pretty nice return. Reese has done a really nice job so far this season in terms of the return game. Obviously, Gilmore game, we know he had the long one. And
yeah, to start the season.
Yeah, but special teams so far for the Bengals have been pretty good, obviously, with Majors leading the way. Not too many blunders, and, we've seen it today, Pat, but they're not making any mistakes, really, that's going to kill them.
Yeah.
Little paper cuts.
The one fumble. But then the Bengals got a pick to turn it right back.
Yeah, which is what you want.
All right, a long field in front of the Bengals here as they start at the 25-yard line. Campbell's going to line up in shotgun. Scott Blair in the backfield. He's going to bring him to his right. The snap. Faked handoff by Campo rolling out. Throwing just underthrown to Pat Shea. Now 2nd and 10, and again, Bengals have to be too careful. Don't want to turn the ball over too quickly here.
And that is a tough throw on to the flat to Shea, and that's one of the first times we've seen him get involved in the pass game, but had a ton of real estate in front of him. Obviously probably a throw that he'd like to have back, but, I would expect a run here. I mean, if I'm not a betting man, but if I was, I'd bet run. So we'll see. They just got to establish the run again.
Campo in shotgun formation. Brings Corday Blair to his left. The snap. He's going to throw. Looking for a man over the top. It's Smith. Just overthrew him. So now a 3rd and 10.
Well, I would have lost a lot of money, Pat.
Yeah, you would have. So it's a good thing you're not a betting man, Luca.
We've seen Smith on the outside a ton so far today, really trying to find him. I mean, really big kid, and obviously might find him here, might find Carl. I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Carlton maybe run him across or right across Gio's face and get him in space.
3rd and 10, and whistles. Looks like we have a timeout taken.
No, maybe not.
Got to take a man off the field. It's Tremel Reese. Antoine Smith will replace him.
Like I said, Pat, maybe we get a couple clearing routes here. Maybe send John Jones on a post and just get one of these guys out in space.
Campo brings Blair to his left. Here we go. Big 3rd down. Campo to throw. He has a man. It's John Jones over the middle. It's caught. Looks like they're going to be just short, but this might be worth going for.
I think so, Pat. I think they got to go for it here. That's a really nice pitch and catch, though. You'll see it right on the replay. That's
Fourth and
great
short, but a great
concentration.
tackle there as well by 21 of NDCL.
Oh, he jumped. Yes, he did.
Yes!
Wow!
That
Oh
is
my-
huge.
Wow.
On a 4th and inches, NDCL jumps, and that's an automatic first down.
And that's so
Costly mistake. Wow.
Wow. That's something.
NDCL's head coach, Andre Griffin, he's in his 2nd season. You know, the Lions were good last year, but they've come out of the gate this year looking incredible. So, looking to put up a fight in this game. But a huge first down there and a costly mistake. Shotgun formation for Iacampo. He's got Corday Blair in the backfield. Trips on the far side. Blair now to the left of Iacampo. Motion in front, flag in the backfield. False start against the Bengals. So, okay. That'll make it
Right
first
back
and
where it
15.
started from.
Yeah, but the difference is it's first down instead of 4th.
Yeah. And I've seen that a couple of times from the Bengals on motion plays, where they just have one guy going a little early, but we've seen the Bengals get a lot more creative this week, I would say. You can disagree with me if you want, but
I do agree.
I mean, they've done a really nice job of getting guys in motion and really switching it up on the defense.
First and 15 motion from Jones. Iacampo to throw. Goes over the middle. He's got a man. It spikes. First down, Benedictine.
Wow.
To the 40. Jonathan Spikes with another big pickup. And that'll make it first and 10.
I mean, that's
With
just
9 seconds left to go in the quarter.
that's just a heck of a play. You find Spikes, who's just on a straight go route. Maybe a little delay, and then they just, I mean, that's right up the seam. That's a heck of a pitch and catch right there. That's going to take us down to the end of the
Yes,
third
so the
quarter.
clock expires. We've reached the end of the third quarter. Buckle up. We've got a game in our hands. The score, Benedictine 21, NDCL 14. You're watching the Benedictine Sports Broadcasting Network. Welcome back to Lions Stadium. Your score, NDCL 14, Benedictine 21. Luca, this is the shootout we expected. What a game.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think any of us would have guessed how, just how well Gio's playing right now. I mean, he's playing more than a game manager. He is absolutely slinging the ball down the field. He's doing a great job.
The snap, handoff. And it's not going far. Second down. A gain of 1 on the play. 2nd and 9. And like you mentioned earlier, absolutely crucial for this drive. If you can even get 3. And I think this is a situation where it's worth trying it, because a 2-possession lead at this point in the game is critical compared to a 1-possession lead.
Yeah. And we really haven't seen the run be as effective in the second half. They've done a really nice, NDCL has done a really nice job of making adjustments. So
Motion from Shea, handoff up the middle, and another good job by NDCL stopping Corday Blair, and they made their halftime adjustments because now the Bengals face another third down. 3rd and 6.
and we'll see it there. I mean, they're just doing a really nice job of just swallowing up.
Yeah.
That's I think that's the best way to put it.
Just the holes aren't there.
Yeah, and I mean, now this is a bit tougher, a bit more tough, whatever the correct verbiage or vocab there is. But 3rd and 6, I would really like to see them, see them give the ball to Gio here. I mean, he's been great in the second half, first half too, obviously. But
Blair now to the right of Iacampo. The snap. Iacampo on the run. Throws. Complete.
Got it.
First down. It's Luke Carlton. The Bengals are making plays when they need to make them.
And boy, is Luke Carlton really come around. I mean, we barely called his name the first couple weeks, and now, I mean, he obviously the touchdown, really, crucial touchdown, and now that, and he had another play. I mean, he's had
And last week he had 2 touchdowns
catches.
as well.
I mean, he's really coming to his own, and the Bengals offense right now is playing with a ton of confidence. I mean, you could see it. Gio threw the ball before Carlton even came out of his break, and that's just we haven't seen that a ton in prior weeks, and they're coming around. This is what you want to see from the Bengals offense.
So now just maybe on the outskirts of field goal range, if that could be a manageable one for Majors, as Campo lines up under center. He's going to hand it off again to Corday Blair, and again, NDCL swallows up the run.
And NDCL's doing a heck of a job. Even we saw the Bengals have a ton of success when they bring in a fullback like O'Connell or Shea, even Eschke. But, I mean, they're doing a really nice job. They're stacking the box, and they're tackling. They're not missing tackles. They've got 2-3 guys on them. It almost forces the Bengals to throw the ball a little bit.
All right, 2nd and 7. Excuse me, 2nd and 9. Not sure where I got 7 from. 2nd and 9. Campo under center again. He's got Shea and Earl Jackson in the backfield. The Lions student section getting loud. Campo throws on the run again, and he's got Jonathan Spikes again, running down the near sideline, inside the 5, 1st and goal.
That's kind of funny, Pat. They just yelled right as the Bengals were going to snap.
Yeah, and there it is, electric play.
20-yard game. And this is where the Bengals offense has been best, and when Spikes and Gio have been at their best, when you just get them out in space. Just get them a little flat. It's a very easy pitch and catch. And I mean, Gio, obviously great on the run, and Spikes great after the catch.
And Luca, what a drive this has been.
I mean, we've said it before. I mean, they gotta have a really nice drive here. They gotta punch something in.
And I know we've said it a lot. I love the way the passing game has played tonight because it's been a lot of the run until tonight. Is this run with Corday Blair up the middle?
In. That's going to be it.
Touchdown! Benedictine! Wow. Corday Blair!
And I mean, Pat, you can't drop a better play. I mean, O'Connell just barreling through, pushing him in the end zone. That's a perfect way to cap off a perfect drive.
And this changes the complexity of this game completely.
Does.
Now a huge 2-possession lead, and the Lions, that could be very demoralizing for them.
And this game is by no means over. But, I mean, that's just so huge.
The kick is good.
And, Pat, that makes time really a factor now because you only have 8:06 left on the clock. You don't have a ton of time. I mean, obviously they have all 3 timeouts, but you got to push the ball down the field. You got to get something going. You got to have a quick drive down the field, stop the Bengals, get it back, and score again in 8 minutes.
And it's not going to be easy for the Lions, but again, I wouldn't put it past this team.
No, I wouldn't either, but
look at that student section. Get fired up. Let's go.
Pat, you're fired up.
I am fired up. This is huge.
Pat. Woo!
The biggest game of the year, and the Bengals came out, and they are performing so far. Can't ask for anything more from this team, man. Yeah, and I was just about to mention, NDCL side awfully quiet. Student section did it for me.
And you really like how your senior weapons are playing. I mean, obviously John Spikes with a couple huge completions there, and then Luke Carlton with a huge completion. And I mean, you got to love that. And you got to love how well this passing game is playing. You really have not seen I mean, let's be honest here. The Bengals offense has been very one-dimensional for the first 2 weeks, and then obviously Luther and Westwood, that's no test. It's whatever. And now today against a pretty decent NDCL defense. I mean, they're not.
And I'm not going to lie, Luca, I felt a little worried about this game coming in. I thought NDCL, really good team. It's going to be a test for the Bengals. And I don't really know what's going to happen. Trying to catch the Lions off guard here, and the Bengals are going to get them.
Wow.
Xander Smith with a huge tackle.
And they might have lost 5 yards on that play, Pat. Let's look at this replay. That's a tricky play right there. But he lost like 2 yards, 3 yards. But I mean, he started at like the 34-33. I mean, they're all the way back right at the 30, just inside of it, but and it feels like the Bengals have all the momentum and control in this game right now.
And I don't know about you, Luke, I feel a lot more confident going into the next 2 weeks against Lake Catholic and St. Ignatius now that I'm seeing the way the Bengals are performing tonight. They have found their confidence.
Yeah.
Finally.
And obviously, when you beat a team by 40, and last week, you have some confidence.
Helps.
But
it does.
There's no better feeling than beating a good team or being really competitive with a good team.
Capel has to roll out, and he's
nice play by Eschke right there.
Will Eschke push him
tackle for
out
loss
of bounds?
right there.
Yeah. So 2nd and 11, a loss of 1 yard on the play. Capel had nothing going downfield, so had to roll out. Will Eschke, Tremel Reese over there as well, pushing him out of bounds.
And we've talked a ton about the offense today, but the defensive line has been great.
Capel,
Donnelly's gonna get him!
Kellen Donnelly! And there it is! He needed the big play against his former team.
That's terrible.
No!
Are you serious? That's awful. Come on now.
Oh, man, the
They're gonna
electric
flag him
moment
for
for
that.
Kellen Donnelly.
That's still going to be it's going to be from the spot of the foul. It's still going to be
And the celebration, too.
That's terrible. Come on now.
Oh, man.
That's awful.
Bengals fans obviously not liking that call.
And that's soft, Pat. And that's just a heck of a play, though.
Oh,
By him.
Kellen
Why does he
Donnelly.
do that so terrible? What's bad about that?
I don't know, man.
I mean, he better have said the worst thing you've ever heard to give him a flag for that.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but regardless, it'll be a 2nd and 3. The snap, Capel throws. Complete on the far side, so that should get NDCL a first down. And that was a 3rd down, too, because it was applied after the play.
Yeah.
The snap, faked handoff. Capel is sacked! John O'Connell!
And I'll tell you what, he's been just such a huge piece of this defense. And again, he's just done such a nice job tonight. As for all the O-line or D-line, jeez, but man.
Capel to throw again, pressure!
O'Neal again!
Tyrell O'Neal! This place is rocking! That's got to be his 3rd or 4th sack of the game. How about that? 3rd and 21.
And this is what you envision when you put O'Connell and Tyrell on the line together.
We have a whistle to slow the game down a little bit. A timeout taken by Benedictine. Wow, what a sequence. And what a better way. There's no better way to follow that up than to tell you about our Bagel for a Day. Our Bagel for a Day started a couple days ago. We've had some good shadows walking around the school, so you can sign up now for your shadow days, your HSPT prep courses, your HSPT tests. All right, now you can visit cbhs.edu/admissions, or you can email admissions@cbhs.edu for more information on how to do all those things. Hope to see you around the school soon.
Yep.
Maybe you'll even shadow me or Luca here.
No, I don't get any more shadows.
Oh, that's too bad.
Shout out Mr. Schooler. My freshman year, I got a shadow, and he asked me how the football team was, and they were 0-10 that year.
Oh.
I was frank with the kid. I told him that we weren't very good, and I don't get
Who
any
was it?
shadows anymore. I don't know. He didn't go to Benedict.
Oh, no. 3rd and very long, a 3rd and 21. Capel to throw, has to, goes deep. He has a man there.
Did he get it in? No, he's out. He's out.
Is out of bounds. Okay. It was brought in. That's number 17, Rob Bonchak. He made an incredible catch.
Yeah, that's a really nice play.
But, yeah, he's out of bounds, and there's good coverage on that play by Tremel Reese. So now, what do the Lions do? They have to punt, but time now running out on them.
I mean, you have to punt there, obviously 4th and 21, but like that's not ideal.
Punt taken in. Fair catch by Tremel Reese at the 34-yard line, and Bengals offense now with a chance to put the nail in the coffin tonight.
Yeah, I mean, even if you could get a field goal,
Field
here,
goal seals the game. I think.
I mean, the game's over. A 17-point lead with 6 minutes to go. Even a 14-point lead with 6 minutes to go is a really tall task, but you'd love to see him score here.
First and 10. Kellen Donnelly chance from the student section. Blair in the backfield. Capo under center. Motion from Shea. The snap, handoff. Blair up the middle. And you also wonder, the Bengals are just chewing this clock down now.
There's a flag on the play.
So it's a face mask against the Bengals. It's going to push them back.
As we mentioned earlier, though, Pat, thanks to you all listening at home, all watching at home. Shout out Ryan Wintrick. He's been texting me throughout the game. Obviously, love that guy. And then my dad just texted me, you get a little excited, which I'm saying. But,
well, I mean, this game's been exciting.
Yeah, it's been really exciting.
I think.
How could you not get excited for a game like that? Oh, my God, look how many people are leaving, Pat.
Oh, no.
Wow.
This place is clearing out, although with the construction, there's only one entrance to the school right
Yeah.
now, and it is a mess over there. So I parked in a grass field.
I was fortunate enough. I got here a little earlier. I have like a really good parking space, Pat. Like I could just drive right. I mean,
Lucky for you.
We're gonna be leaving later, anyways. But
Correct.
still.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, here we go. Capo under center on a 1st and 25. Motion. Handoff and a run for about 4. And I think at this point, the point of this drive is just to drain the clock.
Yeah, I think so too, Pat. I mean, obviously, you don't want to go 4 and out here, but you really don't. It would not be wise. I mean, obviously, it's 2nd and a mile here, but it's really not too wise if you get in a 3rd and 10 or 3rd and 8. You might not want to throw the ball just for the sake of, like, you want to run some of that clock out. And obviously it stopped, the clock stops, ball hits the ground. But, I don't know, it'd be interesting to see it. I'd really like to see the Bengals run game get back to form here. They really have not been.
It's been a rough second half for them.
I mean, they've almost been non-existent.
Handoff goes to Corday Blair, and he does find the outside. Again, not too big of a pickup, but that'll drain the clock down more. It'll be 3rd down.
Call timeout. I think NDCL might call the timeout.
And number 51, there was a lot of red on his pants. I don't know if you saw that.
I did not, Pat. Oh, maybe we'll get a.
And actually, we'll actually see it
Oh,
again.
yeah, jeez. Whoosh. Maybe
You wonder if he's
bleeding a little bit there.
Yeah. Ooh.
I know, Pat, me and you played baseball, JV Demons. But I'll tell you what, turf burn is the worst. Oh, my God. It's so bad.
Luca quit after my freshman year of baseball. Too bad, but we're trying to get him to come back this year. Don't see that happen.
It was a medically induced retirement. Broke my wrist. I'll never be the same.
Yeah. Wouldn't be a JV Demon anymore, though, so there's that.
Yeah. I was talking to Coach Walker.
Varsity baseball team looks good.
Yeah. Obviously losing a lot, but
a lot, but you still got a
you
lot
have so
coming
many guys, stepping up, and so many young guys with talent that you're so excited about.
And obviously, like I know, it definitely didn't go under the radar last spring. Bengals baseball team extended the school year a little bit, made a regional final run.
Yeah. Lost a heartbreaker.
Yeah, cut short. One bad inning really killed them, but that team had a lot of potential, and I'm hoping that it really builds into this year as well.
Yeah.
Anyway, 3rd and 19.
Yeah. So this would be like a tough one. I think you just got to run the ball here.
Yeah, run the ball, get that clock continuing to run. That's going to make it really hard for NDCL to get much going. They need 2 scores. All right, Campbell's going to run it himself.
Oh, my.
Oh, my goodness, he has a hole.
Oh, push him forward. That's really close, Pat.
Yeah, he's going
I
to be.
would almost leave him out. Like,
Yeah, he's going to be about 4 yards short.
I don't think it's even. Is it that, Pat?
Yeah, it is. Because he was at the 40 and the
Yeah, you're
spots
right.
at the
No,
44.
you're right.
But that's an incredible run by Campbell right up the middle.
What are the odds they leave him out here? I would not be surprised if they leave him out here. If they get a first down here, that's the game. Pretty much.
Probably, yeah. You're able to run the clock down a lot more. But NDCL just used their first timeout.
No. They've got 1 timeout left.
Oh, you're right. That's my apologies. Both teams have 1 timeout left.
That's what I'm saying. You run the ball 1 more time, and then, obviously you'd have to pick up a couple first downs. But oh no, they're gonna run out the. Oh, maybe not.
Yeah, we'll see.
I don't know.
You could always try to get NDCL to jump, too, because we know they did earlier.
Yeah.
Gave the Bengals a huge first down on 4th down. Join Coach Winston Grace and his staff for the Bengals basketball fall training camp. This camp is for grades 5 through 8. It will take place inside Truman Memorial Fieldhouse on October 20th and 21st from 6 to 7:30 p.m. For more information on how to register, visit cbhs.edu/camps.
Now hold on now. Matt first coming in the game here.
Yeah, and we've seen him on the punts.
We
But Nate
have.
Majors is out here.
Pat, does my wish come true? And do they?
A fake with first here would be crazy. They are going to try and get him to jump. You wonder if they snap this. I'm going to assume they don't.
I wouldn't think they would.
We've seen this a lot. We saw this against Gilmore for sure. Pato as well, I think.
Yeah.
Not last week, but I mean.
The only issue with this one, Pat, is that you have to run it 1 time. Because I'm sure they're seeing this on film.
Yes.
You would have to run it 1 time. Running it 3 times without a snap, probably you're not going to get somebody to jump.
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but
So the Bengals take their final timeout.
But this is still a really tall task for NDCL, scoring twice with 4 minutes to go, and you got to stop the Bengals too.
Yeah.
And with the 1 timeout left, so that kind of changes things a little bit too. If you're NDCL, you really can't. You're almost guaranteed to throw the ball almost every time.
But 4 minutes and 18 seconds, like in the NFL, that is, I wouldn't say that's too out of reach for an NFL team, but this is high school football. You have to remember that. It's going to be tough for NDCL to get 2 scores in that period of time.
Yeah, the clock does stop with a first down, but not a ton.
Majors takes the snap, punts it across midfield. It's going to be taken in by NDCL. They're going to have a good return. And the Bengals do take him down there. He just kind of sat on the ground. James Jackson in there on the tackle. And so a first down in Bengals territory for NDCL. And okay, so now that kind of turns the game around.
Yeah, a little bit. You would think they would be going from their own 40 or 35 maybe, given if you get a lucky Bengal bounce, then it might go a little more, a little deeper in their territory. But that does change things because really they're in striking distance. I don't want to say they could, change the whole complexity with one play here, but they really could.
A turnover pretty much does it, you've got to think.
Yeah, but you would think so, yeah.
Here we go, shotgun formation. Capel to throw, he goes complete. To number 15 towards the near side. It's going to be 2nd and short after the completion for NDCL. It's number 15, Casey McInerney.
It would be interesting to see what the Bengals do defensively, if they're going to play a little softer, or if they're going to play a little more tight man coverage, which you shouldn't go in a full prevent, but
Capel, nowhere to go. He just goes towards the near side, and it's caught again.
First down.
This time it's number 17 for NDCL. That is Rob Banchak, and we saw him earlier. He made the catch on the far side, but was out of bounds. All right, 1st and 10 for NDCL. Capel to throw again. Looking for a man, and there is nobody there. Broken play. And route ran wrong or something, but nobody was there.
And you know, Pat, this game really isn't over because thinking about it now, the Bengals, if they score here, it's a one-score game. If they get a stop, if NDCL gets a stop here, they would have around a minute to go. Minute 20 given.
Right, they still have 2 timeouts, too.
They have 1, I think, Pat.
Excuse me, 1
Yeah,
timeout.
one
That's
timeout.
my mistake. I looked at the wrong number on the board. 2nd and 10. Capel to throw. Pressure in the pocket. Just throws and jumps at the same time. That's out of bounds, and that makes it 3rd and 10.
And that's really nice pressure from the Bengals there. Obviously, you don't want to allow anything down the field, but you also can't give them a ton of time. It's a little stunt there from Waleski, just coming from the outside to the inside and doing a really nice job of penetrating the line and getting home, really. I apologize. I'm very stuffed up today. Jeez.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And a cold night out here, too.
A little bit. It got chilly.
It did. It was boiling in here earlier this afternoon. Capel, he's got Honigman to his left. Big 3rd and 10 to throw. He goes complete. And that's just the same play over
2 flags.
and over and over. But flags on the play.
Holding? It's going to be a holding, I think. But, yeah. So that changes things a little bit.
I mean, NDCL just keeps finding the guy wide open towards the sideline.
Yeah. But I think the Bengals are playing a sort of zone concept where they are putting a guy off. It's just... I will say NDCL has done a very nice job of finding the breaks in those zones and hitting the guy. Obviously, an outside play or an outside route is tougher to defend.
Here we go. 3rd and much more than 10. That's what the scoreboard says, so apologies. It's got to be 3rd and
20.
take a guess, 20, yeah. Capel has to throw flag on the play. It's complete to Honigman. He spins out of a tackle, and he might have a 1st down, but there is a flag. It was
Holding
3rd
again.
and 20.
No,
Yeah.
I think you got it. Yeah, you'll accept that one.
Yes, you will.
I mean, that pushes them back a ton. And I mean, that's 2 plays, Pat, where NDCL had a 1st down and much more, and it's called back because of a holding call. And the holding has been after the play too. I don't know if you've noticed that, but the Sean O'Connell, when the kid just laid on him way after the ball was gone, and then the last one was
It is 3rd and 30. Capel to throw. It's caught. But again, nowhere close to the marker. And the clock will continue to run. Obviously, NDCL will go for it here.
I mean,
Cam Hill on the tackle.
I wonder if NDCL is probably thinking that if they just get a chunk back, it makes it a little more manageable. Obviously, it's still 4th and
You had to get
mile.
something there because you're not picking up a 4th and 30. Still a 4th and 22. Not easy either. Trips on the near side, one on the far side. Capel shotgun formation. Honigman to his right. Capel to throw. He's got to go deep. He's going to try for it. There's guys there, incomplete.
Wow.
Kellen Donnelly, he was there right under it. I thought, man, if he gets a pick, that would send this crowd into a frenzy, but...
And you got to think that does it.
Yes.
I mean...
Turnover on downs. Bengals getting the ball back, and they can pretty much run this clock out now as NDCL only has 1 timeout left. Might have to get 1 1st down, but aside from that, wow, Luka, what a performance tonight.
And really, that's just probably... That is the best game that the most
look at
complete
this down
game.
here.
Oh, hello.
Waving goodbye.
Yeah. Wow. The Bengal faithful waving goodbye. But anyways, that's their most complete game that they've played. And
Absolutely. What an incredible job against a very, very good Benedictine team. As I was mentioning earlier in the telecast, I came in worried about the Bengals. They looked shaky the first couple of weeks, but they come in And
the traffic chant.
yeah, right. They come in and they play so well against a very highly ranked, good NDCL team. And Corey Blair looks like he has a first down there.
Yeah.
And the NDCL student section begins to exit Lion Stadium.
Wow.
Got to beat the traffic tonight, but unbelievable. NDCL, I mean, you got to remember, 5th ranked in.
Sorry, my mom was leaving, so I had to say bye.
NDCL ranked number 5 in Division 4. Corday Blair has 101 yards on the ground tonight. Another very nice game from him. Taking a little bit of a bigger role with the loss of Forte, but you know, Earl Jackson did a nice job as well tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think the run game really established the whole offense, settles it down, and I mean, talk about a great performance. Gio Iaquepo comes out, plays mistake-free football. I mean, that is one of the better quarterback performances we've seen in the last couple years.
The snap and a handoff to Blair again. Gets about 3. Second down, but just keep running that clock down. Is NDCL even going to use their timeout? Oh, they already did. They already did. Okay, so no timeouts left for either side.
Yep. I mean, that's just such a statement win, and that's one that you look back on, you go, we really played great that day.
2nd and 7 now as the student section getting loud again, and what a huge win.
Yeah.
I think that's purple's ugly is what they're saying.
Oh.
Tough to hear, but hey, you know, NDCL made a point. They're coming out in the purple jerseys this game looking to make a statement, and Benedictine came out and made a statement. Corday Blair, another nice run. He's got a first down. He had a lane for a touchdown, but he got tripped up. What a night from Corday Blair. What a night from Gio Iaquepo.
Yep.
What a night for the Benedictine Bengals. What a night for the Benedictine Bengals fan base. Incredible all around.
And you come into this game and a lot of question marks. You know, how is Gio going to play?
Right.
How's the defense going to play against one of the better offenses they'll see? And, you know, how is everybody going to respond? They got punched in the mouth to come out first 2 minutes, and I'll tell you what, they shot them.
NDCL side
Gone.
took no time clearing out over there. Bengals take a knee. They're getting hyped up. Here comes Brooks Leibel, the former NDCL Lion. Bengals fans giving him a standing ovation. Great move there by Coach P.
Yeah,
Get him on the
great
field
right
here.
there. That's sweet.
Gio giving him a hug. I mean, you gotta love this team.
That's just such a way to finish right there, Pat.
Book it. Bengals take the knee. This game is over.
That's such a great win.
Can't ask for anything more. Bengals win tonight by a final of 28-14. We're going to step aside. We'll have post-game coverage here from Lion Stadium. But again, tonight the final score, Benedictine 28, NDCL 14. You're watching the Benedictine Sports Broadcasting Network.
Being a man of Benedictine is just being relentless and being resilient. I don't believe that any other school would have done that for me and given me that personal connection.
I'm blessed to just have people around me who all want to chase the same thing, which is greater life through Christ and just to be better people at the end of the day. I'm glad that I get to go to school with you guys and call you guys my brother.
Welcome back to Lions Stadium. Again, the final tonight, Benedictine 28 and NDCL 14. We're going to send it down to the field for the alma mater.
We're singing this.
Benedictine 28, NDCL 14. Luca, what a game.
I mean, that's just a heck of a game from the Bengals. I mean, like I said, they first couple minutes, me and you were just talking about it. You're like, oh man, like that's not a great start. You know, you hate to see all the momentum go away from you. And then now, and they scored 21 unanswered. And it's a statement win for the Bengals. And you're going to look back at this game and want to emulate it every single week.
Exactly. And we'll take that into next week at Lake Catholic. We will have live coverage from Don Shula Stadium as we start a little homestand. I know one of the games is away, but it is at Don Shula. So with that being said, we'd like to thank our entire crew tonight, our director and switcher, Mr. Brian Devers, our audio, Devin Heston, our scorebug and graphics, Matthew Lloyd, our cameras, John Queener, Dom Heskamp, Vince Nixon, Scotty Wojtasic, Topher Feltz on photos tonight. Everybody, incredible, just incredible. We'll see you next week for a great game against Lake Catholic. But until then, for Luca Bucci, I'm Patrick Lloyd signing off from NDCL. So long, everybody. Go Bengals.